Greetings, children all over the world. This is yours truly, Femi the Storyteller, and I'm back with another story. This story is called He Lion, Bruh Bear, and Bruh Rabbit from the series The People Could Fly, told by Virginia Hamilton, illustrated by LEO and DIANE DILLON. As mentioned previously, this is a collection of folk tales dealing with Black history and the Blacks in the diaspora. He Lion, Bruh Bear, and Bruh Rabbit. Let's go. Say that He Lion would get up each and every morning, stretch, and walk around. He'd roar, "Me and myself, me and myself," like that. Scare all the little animals so they were afraid to come outside in the sunshine. Afraid to go hunting or fishing or whatever the little animals wanted to do. "What we gonna do about it?" they asked one another. Squirrel leaping from branch to branch, just scared. Possum playing dead. Couldn't hardly move him. He Lion just went on, sticking out his chest and roaring, "Me and myself, me and myself." The little animals held a sit down, and one by one, and two by two, and all by all, they decided to go see Bruh Bear and Bruh Rabbit. For they know that Bruh Bear been around, and Bruh Rabbit say he has too. So they went to Bruh Bear and Bruh Rabbit, said, "We have some trouble. Old He Lion, him scaring everybody, roaring every morning and all day. Me and myself, me and myself," like that. "Why He Lion want to do that?" Bruh Bear said. "Is that all He Lion have to say?" Bruh Rabbit asked. "We don't know why, but that's all He Lion can tell us. And we didn't ask him to tell us that," said the little animals. "And him scaring the children with it. And we wish him to stop it." "Well, I'll go see him, talk to him. I've known He Lion a long kind of time," Bruh Bear said. "I'll go with you," said Bruh Rabbit. "I've known He Lion most long as you." That bear and that rabbit went off through the forest. They kept hearing something. Mumble, mumble. Couldn't make it out. They got farther in the forest. They heard it plain now. "Me and myself, me and myself." "Well, well, well," said Bruh Bear. He wasn't scared. He'd been around the whole forest, seen a lot. My, said Bruh Rabbit. He'd seen enough to know that not to be afraid of an old He Lion. Now, old He Lions could be dangerous, but you had to know how to handle them. The bear and the rabbit climbed up and up the cliff where He Lion had his lair. They found him, kept their distance, he watching them and they watching him. Everybody acting cordial. Here, tell you're scaring everybody. All the little animals with your roaring all the time, Brer Rabbit said. I roars when I pleases, he Lion said. Well, Mike, could you leave off the noise first thing in the morning so the little animals can get what they want to eat and drink? Asked Brer Bear. Listen, said he Lion, and then he roared, me and myself, me and myself. Nobody tell me what not to do, he said. I'm the king of the forest, me and myself. Better had let me tell you something, Brer Rabbit said. For I've seen man, and I know him the real king of the forest. He Lion was quiet a while. He looked straight through that scrawny little rabbit like he was nothing at all. He looked at Brer Bear and figured he'd talk to him. You, Bear, you been around, he Lion said. That's true, said old Bear. I've been about everywhere. I've been around the whole forest. Then you must know something, he Lion said. I knows a lot, said Brer Bear, slow and quiet like. Tell me what you know about man, he Lion said. He think he the king of the forest? Well, now I'll tell you, said Brer Bear. I've been around, but I haven't ever come across man that I know of. Couldn't tell you nothing about him. So he Lion had to turn back to Brer Rabbit. He didn't want to, but he had to. So what? He said to that little scrawny hare. Well, you got to come down from there if you want to see man, Brer Rabbit said. Come down from there and I'll show you him. He Lion thought a minute, an hour, and a whole day. Then the next day he come on down. He roared just once. Me and myself. Me and myself now, he said. Come show me man. So they set out. He Lion, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit. They go along and they go along, ranging the forest. Pretty soon they come to a clearing, and playing in it is a little fellow about 9 years old. Is that there man? Asks he Lion. Why, no. That one is called Will Be. But it sure is not man, said Brer Rabbit. So they went along and they went along. Pretty soon they came up a shade tree. And sleeping under it is an olden fellow, about 90 years olden. There must be man, spoke the Lion. I knew him wasn't gonna be much. That's not man, said Brer Rabbit. That fellow was once. You'll know it when you see man. So they went on along. He Lion is getting tired of strolling. So he roars, "Me and myself, me and myself." Upsets Bear so that Bear doubles over and runs and climbs a tree. "Come down from there," Brer Rabbit telling him. So after a while, Bear comes down. He keeping his distance from the lion anyhow. And they set out some more, going along quiet and slow. In a little while, they come up to a road. And coming on way down the road, Brer Rabbit sees man coming. Man about 21 years old, big and strong, with a big gun over his shoulder. "There," Brer Rabbit says. "See there, he lion. There's man. You better go meet him." "I will," says he lion. And he sticks out his chest and he roars, "Me and myself, me and myself." All the way to man, he's roaring, proud. "Me and myself, me and myself." "Come on, Brer Bear, let's go," Brer Rabbit says. "What for?" Brer Bear wants to know. "You better come on." And Brer Rabbit takes a hold of Brer Bear and half drags him to a thicket. And there he making the bear hide with him. For here comes man. He sees old he lion and real good now. He drops to one knee and he takes aim with his big gun. The old he lion is roaring his head off. "Me and myself, me and myself." The big gun goes off. Bloom! He lion falls back hard on his tail. The gun goes off again. Bloom! He lion is flying through the air. He lands in the thicket. "Well, did you see man?" asks Brer Bear. "I seen him," said he lion. "Man spoken to me unkind and got a great long stick, him keeping on his shoulder. Then man taking that stick down and him speaking real mean, thundering at me and lightning coming from that stick. Awful bad. Made me sick. I had to turn around and man pointing that stick again and thundering at me some more. So I come in here, 'cause it seems like him throwed some stickers at me each time it thundered too. So you've met man, and you know exactly what that kind of him is," said Brer Rabbit. "I surely do know that," he lion said back. A while after he lion met man, things were some better in the forest. Brer Bear knew what man looked like, so he could keep out of his way. That rabbit always didn't know to keep out of man's way. The little animals could go out in the morning because he lion was more peaceable. He didn't walk around roaring at the top of his voice all the time. And when he lion did lift that voice of his, it was like, "Me and myself and man. Me and myself and man." Like that. Wasn't too loud at all. Children all over the world, I hope you really enjoyed this story, this folktale, out of this series called The People Could Fly. Tons of these stories more to tell, and I'll be back telling them. A little something before I leave. I like to read a little kind of summary here in addition to the story. Animal tales are the most widely known Black folk tales because of the menial labor slaves were made to do. They observed and came to know many kinds of animals throughout their daily lives. They developed a keen interest in these lowly creatures because they had so little knowledge about the fauna they found here. They made up tales that to some extent explained and fit their observations of animal behavior. Furthermore, the tales satisfied the slave's need to explain symbolically and secretly the ruling behavior of the slave owners in relation to themselves. As time passed, the tales were told more for entertainment and instruction. He Lion, Bruh Bear, and Bruh Rabbit is a typical tale of an animal, whether it is wolf, lion, bear, rabbit, goat, tiger, etc., that learns through experience to fear man. It is the rabbit that shows man to the lion, and the rabbit representing the slave in the animal tales knows from experience to fear man. The tale ranges throughout North and South America, Europe, and Africa. Once again, till later, till then, have a good night. Peace and love. Family the Storyteller signing off. Enjoy.